Welcome in, everyone, to the Unnamed Fantasy Football Show, where we're checking in following week 2 to see who's surviving, barely, and who's thriving. That's why we have Craig Grialou here joining us today. Thriving. Yeah. Kyle Odegard, Zach Galia. We are going to get into your questions later on in the show, so please ask away. But first things first, let's look at our scoreboard here to see who's winning, who's losing, and that would be me in this league. Let's look at our scoreboard. Jones, Suggs, and Harmony took the L this week against the fantasy rookie who's joining us again, Craig Grialou here.
Schooled by the rookie.
Schooled by the rook.
But I'm not scoring a lot of points. I give up a lot of points, though.
Okay.
You got to eke out those wins.
Yeah,
You're good in close games.
That's a lot of points to give up.
That's just good coaching.
Okay.
You win close games.
Good managing.
Good
I know who to
managing
play,
of your
who to
roster.
sit. Okay. I'll take that.
Oh, Lord. Okay, Kyler, the creator, slashed me. Slayed me. Let's just say slay. I should change my name. That just is too easy. But he had, again, the Patriots defense, 37 points. I was not anticipating that. But that is why I picked up the Cowboys defense this week going up against Miami.
Smart.
So hopefully I can stack those points and finally get a win here. Ugh, all right. Fresh Prince of Air Raid got the win against Murray Up offense.
That was a close
Barely.
one.
That's a close one right there, 1-1. Show T the money. She's putting up some points. We're going to have her on the show soon if she continues this winning streak over Jake's Plumber. Kyle, that's your team.
Yeah, my team stinks, turns out.
You know what? It's not doing too bad. 2 spoons? I mean, that's bad. See, that was my week 1 win.
That's Dolphins-esque right there.
Oh, 2 spoons. He's making some good pickups. We'll get into that later on in the show, but
he's not tanking like the Dolphins?
No, I don't. That's not
He's
his
trying
plan.
too hard.
That's not his plan. Hopefully he reaches 100 points. That's Richard Mendez, by the way. Reaches 100 points this week. I know he's working hard for it, so we got to give him some credit.
He just won an Emmy, though.
He
life.
is winning in real life, so who cares about fantasy football when it comes to winning Emmys? Craig, let's talk about your team here.
I don't know what I'm doing.
The rookie.
As obvious by the name of the team.
Yeah, but don't say that. Like you just beat me,
Yeah.
so you knew at least
Again,
a little bit what you're doing.
I look. I had the last pick of our draft, and as we were talking before the show started,
It wasn't a good one.
Juju Smith-Schuster was my first pick. What do you mean it wasn't a good one?
There were some questionable.
Yes, there were a lot, but who's 2-0 and who's 0-2?
We're going to let you live in this moment.
Exactly,
Craig.
because it won't happen anytime after today. I told you, if my team goes downhill after this, I'm blaming you guys.
I don't know, because typically for me, my first year playing, I believe I won.
So beginner's luck.
It is.
Okay.
It honestly is, because once you go, season by season, I think we get too much in our heads.
Wait a second. I only committed to 1 season.
I don't know. We have to review
If
your
you
contract
win, we
on
might
that.
kick you out
There you go.
anyways.
And that's the goal.
I just want you to enjoy this moment.
I am, because I have Patrick Mahomes and no one else does.
Mahomie. Well, that was smart. That was your
Third pick. Yeah.
And I was
And
scratching
everyone
my head.
laughed because I took the first quarterback off the board.
It is a PPR league, so I'm going to give it to him.
Worked out. Can't blame you. You're
Knock on
2-0.
wood, he's healthy. Although I had a scare in week 1, he left the field briefly and then came back in. So
So Patrick Mahomes, yes, let's take a look at the weekly top 10 across the league. Demarcus Robinson, he was a free agent. No one had him on our team. So we'll look at who picked him up later on. But Patrick Mahomes, 31.62 points. I mean, if you don't see my name anywhere on this, so that just goes to show you why.
I had 2 of the top 5
Two of the
scorers,
top.
and I still lost.
Lamar Jackson, I mean.
No depth on my team.
Oh, man.
Yeah, Odell went off.
And that's I have Dak, but he's on my bench. So
Ooh.
yeah.
Would you have won if you played him?
No.
Okay.
No, Craig still had me covered pretty good.
Okay, that's
see,
good.
that's my biggest worry on this whole thing is the start and then making changes.
Mm-hmm.
And I then you look at your bench and maybe I should have played him, and then you got someone. That's the
the hard
frustrating
part.
part on all this. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't deal well with that.
So you don't like change?
No.
You're going to stick with
Like
your
status
lineup.
quo.
Status quo. No pickups. Well, yeah, you see Demarcus Robinson, and then who else was Chris Godwin? They were free agents, but they went off last week. Marcus Robinson trying to become a little bit of a household name, and guess who swooped him and picked him up? 2 spoons. Let's look at the waiver wire here. That was a smart pickup for him. He's going to get him some points.
Yeah, I mean, every week it seems like Patrick Mahomes finds a new favorite target to go off for 40 or 50 points. Week 1, it was Sammy Watkins. This week, DeMarcus Robinson. So it looks like he's trying to find a new favorite target with Tyreek Hill out for the foreseeable future.
You see Vance McDonald up there, number 4. So I drafted him.
Okay, let's.
First week, wasn't very good. I'm like, this guy's gone. Cut him.
After 1 week?
Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. And then he scores 2 touchdowns, and I picked up Joku, the Cleveland tight end. He got hurt and got me 0 points, so probably cost myself like 20 points.
See, this is why Craig doesn't want to make those
that,
type of moves. You're
that
playing
would
safe.
bug
That
me.
was a knee-jerk reaction.
The
I should
tinkering.
fire my GM.
The tinkering.
That was like a late night in the bed looking at your fantasy.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I was texting Zach the other day because I was like, no one is safe on my team right now.
Yeah, that's
And
how I
I
feel.
am trying to pull some strings. I have a proposed trade with Kyle right now that he's just
sitting on.
sitting on. I don't like that.
Got to think it over.
Yeah, she's offering me.
After 5 hours, I just know it's not going to happen. But is there still hope? I'm offering you Breida for Lockett.
Matt Breida for Tyler Lockett. I need a running back. She needs a receiver, so that makes sense. I'm just trying to figure out if Matt Breida is going to play a lot. 'Cause he's a good running
He's a
back.
good running back.
I just don't know if they're going to do a timeshare because they got a couple running backs. Shanahan likes his running backs, likes to split it up.
But when he's healthy, he's very good.
He is. Should I do it
Do it.
I think you should pull the
for
trigger.
Tyler Lockett?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what else
Get
do you,
on your phone
what
now.
else what else do you have as far as wide receivers?
I got good wideouts. I
Okay,
got
well then
Beckham, Mike Evans, Josh Gordon,
Oh,
and I
you're
got
fine.
AJ Green coming back in a
Yeah,
couple
you're
weeks.
fine. You
you
don't need
don't need
Lockett.
Lockett.
You don't need
Does he even
Lockett.
play on your team?
No.
No.
Then
Yeah, see,
wow.
The
Okay.
man's 2-0. Like,
Yeah.
Yes, listen to me. I
we
know what
should
I'm
be taking-
doing.
And
Yeah.
we play each other this week,
Should we
so
take it some
you know
notes?
I think we need to help each other out a little bit and see who comes up ahead.
That'd be great. Put in Breida, and then he beats you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That would be the ultimate.
feeling
Let's do
good
it.
about this week.
Make for
me.
good TV next week.
Good TV. And then you picked up Jimmy.
I lost Drew Brees
Mm-hmm.
for 6 weeks. Of course, he's on the bench.
So you had Breeze and Mahomes?
Yeah.
Jeez.
But
Depth.
and apparently I my waiver claim of Jimmy Garoppolo hurt someone else in the league, so I'm pretty proud about that. It actually turns into a block, so I'm happy with that. I like that.
Yeah.
It's just insane. Can we just talk about the quarterbacks going down in the NFL right now? It's just insane, the starting quarterbacks the Cardinals won't even see them
Mm-hmm.
coming up in the next few weeks. So you see a lot of, Ben Roethlisberger obviously dropped, Drew Brees dropped, and I'm interested to see how many teams pick up Daniel Jones.
Not me.
I've been, I mean, he looked good
I
in
don't know.
preseason.
Yeah.
But it's a preseason again, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm interested to see how many pickups once these guys start playing. I mean,
They're
Mason
going to have
Rudolph.
to really light it up. Because, you have so
Yeah.
many good quarterbacks. There's probably like 15 quarterbacks on rosters right now, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And you got to get in that top 15. And maybe if Daniel Jones has a good game. But even, he looked pretty good. But that team does not have many wide receiver
receivers,
threats.
no. So the
We'll see.
threat's not there. We'll see.
Yeah, that's it. All the quarterbacks going down. I stashed quite a few of them on my bench.
Yeah, you have so many.
I have Dak Prescott, Deshaun Watson, and Tom Brady.
I'm
so,
trying to trade for Brady.
3 quarterbacks on your bench?
Yeah.
Okay.
On your bench?
Wow.
Well, no.
total.
One of them's got to play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of them.
But yeah. So I'm accepting any offers currently for any teams hurting for quarterbacks. I have a couple good ones.
I've already talked to you about that, but you're sleeping on this too.
Can you pick up Daniel Jones and play him this week? Since you're a big Daniel Jones
Yeah.
fan.
Mason
No.
Rudolph?
No, you guys are trying to
Okay.
sabotage me right now.
I'm
not
trying to get a
listening.
win.
I'm trying to get a win. Yeah, one of us has to get a win
Yeah.
this week. It's like do or die.
There's no ties in fantasy football?
There's
We'll probably
no-
tie and we'll both go winless. Us and
That'd be
2
horrible.
spoons.
Us and two- Well, I'm expecting a win from my team.
I
I'm
think you're
saying it now. The Cardinals, hopefully, expecting a win this week against the Panthers. Let's take a look at week 2, how the Cardinals fared in fantasy football. Christian Kirk leading the way, 17.40 points, and that's AZCC Dream Team. She drafted him. I think that's her wide receiver too. So she drafted him pretty high. Kyler Murray, Larry Fitzgerald, Zane coming through once again for
my boy.
Jones, Suggs, and Harmony.
That's
That's your
my boy.
guy. David Johnson. Yes, they did not run. They did not run the ball much, so I only had.
At least he got that touchdown.
I got the tug.
That's true.
I got that. Keyshawn Johnson showing up on the leaderboards, and then Cardinals defense still a free agent in our league. So,
although this week maybe somebody grabs him against a backup quarterback at home.
Yeah,
it's a good matchup.
It's true.
I had some friends asking me if they should pick him up. The Cardinals. So I said, yeah, go
They've
ahead.
looked solid. They haven't gotten the turnovers yet, but when you play pretty good defense, those things come in bunches. I mean, you never really know when you're going to get the turnover. Buda Baker's been close to getting a couple of interceptions. Right. They're tipping the ball.
Bunches.
They're making some plays.
I could see a strip sack or two.
Yeah. Chandler Jones, Terrell Suggs.
He needs it.
Suggs and Harmony. Suggs and Harmony.
Suggs and Harmony, your guy.
Might want Jones and Suggs this week.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's take a look this week. Going based off their numbers in week 2, do you guys have your note cards? Yes.
Yeah.
Transition to your props. We got props, guys. Christian Kirk, will he be higher or lower this week?
What was the total?
17.40 against this pass defense of the Panthers, who are ranked 3rd. Higher. Ooh.
I'll go higher.
Wait, there you go.
There you go. I'll go higher.
Okay.
I think he's going to score a couple of touchdowns.
Kyle's going low.
Wow.
Ooh.
A couple touchdowns?
At least one.
Yeah. If he gets a touchdown, I agree with you. I think he'll go higher.
Well, he's.
But I don't
so
think
you're
he's
like
you're
both
here.
right now? Okay.
But
You throw the ball enough
but I don't
looking
think
for
he's
number
gonna score a
13.
touchdown.
You don't think he's going to score a touchdown?
No, and I don't think they're going to throw as much because I think they'll be close or up going against the backup quarterback.
Wait a second. Are you at all hinting that this team is going to run the ball?
More. I'm not saying a lot, but they're going to – the game circumstance.
That's so unlike you to all of a sudden go back and forth.
If they're up in the fourth quarter,
play with a lead.
You're going to run the ball more.
Okay.
So that's why I don't think the opportunity – I'm a big Christian Kirk guy in fantasy. I think he's going to have a big year. But 17 points is a lot, and I feel like if he doesn't get that touchdown, he'll be below it. But I think he could still have a good game.
I'd love to see what this team does play calling when they do have the lead.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because in the first 2 weeks.
We haven't seen that.
No.
Yeah.
And that means you're going to throw the ball a little bit more. But if you can get that lead in the first quarter, maybe you can go up two scores, then that run game can be a little bit more prevalent.
Well, and you expect, at least I'm expecting a little bit bigger of a game from Larry and from David Johnson. So it may eat into kind of Christian Kirk's targets or usage a little bit, but I think he'll probably be close to that, hopefully.
Okay. Next up, Kyler Murray, 16.36 points scored in week 2. Higher or lower? Kyle with the first. Higher. Ooh.
See it?
Yeah, the
Sorry,
green's kind of
All
hard to see.
green.
There we go.
All green. Just tilt it down a little bit. There you go.
There
Off
we
the
go.
shine. So think he's going to go higher. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he had a really good game, but they didn't get in the end zone. He didn't throw any touchdown passes. He didn't run for one. I think he's going to get 2 in this game at least, and that'll put him over.
You might even have a rushing touchdown.
Yeah, he could.
Well, Kyle, he's very adamant on this. Does he need to run more or?
I don't want to get in this debate on every single show.
I believe
Every show.
I saved it because I was going to tweet it out, but I believe the quote was, "You don't need to run in this league."
That's right.
Kyle Odegard, Cardinals Underground.
Ooh.
That's why I said over for Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Everybody's complaining about the Cardinals not running the ball more, and I think they are throwing the ball well, and they're going to keep throwing the ball.
They're still moving the football.
So
Well,
why
like
do you
Cliff
need
says,
to
whatever wins them the game. If
Exactly.
they have to run, they're going to run.
That's
Their
why
passing game is
Kyler-
clicking, so that's what's working right now.
And then if Kyler Murray gets you a rushing touchdown in fantasy, that's a bonus. But he's definitely not running as much as I think a lot of people thought. I think he went higher in fantasy because of his legs. He hasn't done it yet, but he's showing the arm, and that's a good sign for him.
Yeah, he wants to pass first and then, if needed, escape with his legs. All right, Larry Fitzgerald, 15.40. Will he be higher or lower this week against the Panthers?
I can't have everyone higher, so there's just
Lower, okay.
I'm
if Christian Kirk's going to go higher, Fitz has got to go
Father
lower.
The exact
time.
same.
Yeah, I think he's going to be right around there.
Gosh, to start this season 100 yards plus for the first time in his career, can he go this third game? We'll see.
And only needs 10 catches to
only-
move into second place all time.
I'm going to go higher. Just because
I mean,
you guys.
in a PPR league, he does get a lot of catches.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah, you're true. All right. Well, shall we do Zane Gonzalez here? Zane.
9 points.
9 points. Higher.
Where is it? There we go.
Until shown otherwise.
Wait, you have it upside down, Craig.
Upside down.
There
Up.
you go.
Oh, he went red.
Down.
He's saying higher, but he's going.
Higher.
He's
Where's
going.
the green?
Wait,
red.
there's
Oh.
the green.
There
there
we
we go.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's been money so far. When needed, he's answered.
I'm taking lower just because I don't think they're going to kick as many field goals in this game.
That's
I think
what
they're gonna,
I would go
I think they're
lower.
going to score
Hopefully.
touchdowns.
Yes. Touchdowns. All right. Well, best of luck this week, guys. Hopefully one of us sees a win. Who are you going up
It's
against?
got to happen.
I think I'm against the AZCC Dream Team.
Okay.
So both have the same record. See how it goes.
Also tried to make some moves with her. I'm just waiting for my trade to be okayed.
So you're offering trades to everybody? Shaking
I
things
am.
up?
I told you no one is safe. No one.
I like
I'm
it.
overreacting in week 2. I sure am. Because something needs to happen here. I need a little more juice.
Well, I overreacted with Vance McDonald, and it really backfired. So maybe patience is key. We're both freaking out after 2 weeks.
We are freaking out. Craig?
I'm good.
Okay.
I like where I'm at. I had some pickups, although they're all sitting on the bench right now, except I did pick up a tight end. TJ Hawkinson is not my new tight end.
Okay.
Kyle Rudolph was doing nothing for me.
You dropped Kyle. I saw
Yeah.
that.
I had a Kyle Odegard moment. It's like, you're done.
You're done.
Although I waited 2 weeks. Yeah.
And it didn't backfire. You won.
Yeah.
I think I might have won if I kept Vance McDonald.
I get the sense you like to play it safe, so I will not try to make
It's-
any
it's-
moves with you.
It's the unknown on if you make changes or someone's on your bench. That bothers me. I would not make a good general manager in real life.
You'd be second guessing
Yeah.
yourself all the time.
You fall in love with a player, which you're not supposed to do. Yeah.
We have a question coming in from Indio119. He just asked, do the Cardinals give up lots of tight end fantasy points?
They have the first
They
2
have.
weeks.
First 2 weeks.
They have
yeah.
the first 2 weeks, yes.
Yeah.
So
But this one, I mean, it's Kyle Allen to Greg Olsen, which isn't the same as Stafford to Hawkinson or Jackson to Andrews. So I would temper my expectations a bit on Greg Olsen.
Well, and
even
Olsen's
though-
also banged up as well.
Yeah.
I mean, but if you're a young quarterback, you're looking for that safety.
True.
And is that a tight end or is that Christian McCaffrey this week?
true. Yeah, they've allowed 3 touchdowns to tight ends in the past 2 games. So not looking good against tight ends, but we'll see this week. Oh, sorry, there's a bug. Well, next question coming from, let's see. Oh, Sneaky
Phantom.
Should I start Dak or Lamar?
Oof.
Lamar.
It's
Well,
Dak against the Dolphins.
Dak's playing the Dolphins.
I'd go with Dak
No, I'd go with Lamar.
against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I'd
Go
with
ahead. You can
Lamar.
give your reasoning, and I'll give mine.
You have Lamar, don't you?
I do,
Yeah.
but
So
regardless.
he's starting.
No, go ahead. Tell me why you guys want Dak in this scenario.
Have you watched the Dolphins defense
true.
in the
That's
first 2
just like
weeks?
Yeah.
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 And is he going to be out of the game after 2.5 quarters?
I don't know.
Fantasy
Good point.
football is all about garbage points to me. And if the Ravens are down, that game is going to be super fast paced.
Oh,
Both
I
teams
see-
are
I
going to
see
be
how you
scoring.
think.
Lamar Jackson is going to have to throw and run a bunch.
So that you're
to
looking
keep
at
his
this
team
as
in
like a
it.
42-40 ball game, or
Yeah.
even okay.
I think there's going to be a
okay.
lot of and
Time of possession.
yeah, and if the Cowboys get up like
They're just running the ball.
24-0
You're
at
handing
the
the ball
half,
off. I see.
true.
Okay.
Dak's not throwing. That's what I think.
Okay.
And that's why you're 0-2.
So whatever I say, don't listen.
Don't
to
listen
it.
to
Do the opposite.
Shots
Oh,
fired.
wow. I love it, Craig.
Again, you're
Spice. I
2-0,
love the
and I don't know
spice.
how much longer it's going to stay that way, but I'll enjoy the view from up here.
Ooh.
I say my answers with conviction, and they sound good, and then the things happen on the field that prove me wrong.
All right, guys. Well, good luck this week in your, well, except for you, Kyle, in your
Wow.
Bad
matchup.
luck to you, Lisa.
Bad luck to you. Hurry up and okay my trade
Yeah.
now after the show. See
We'll
you in the
see.
hallway.
We'll see.
All right, everyone. Thank you guys for joining us on the Unnamed Fantasy Football Show. Be sure to like and subscribe. Join us every Thursday right here on YouTube at 10. Best of luck this week.